picking away at the Nova. So we drove it for the first time, bedded in the brakes, and this type of build, you always have some things. So I'm going to put some turn stops in it so the tires, so it doesn't go so far. This thing has really wide wheel and tire combo on the front, and tires have rubbing a little bit on the inside of the fender wells, and we don't want that to happen when the customer's driving it. So Dane's going to build some turn stops for it, and then on the back, we want to raise it up a little bit more. So the coilovers right now, the way that it's set up, rear end's pretty much hanging at the lowest spot, but that's about where the customer wants the car to sit. So we're going to build some different brackets, adjustable brackets, to where you can raise not only the height of the car, but you can also set the spring tension on the coilover, which it already has, but the coilover is almost maxed. So you don't want it to be all the way at the top, because if you hit a bump, when it unloads and loads the suspension, it'll hammer the top part of the body of the shock. So that's not good for it. It'll start to leak, blow the seals out. So we opted to build a bracket, lower it back down so the plunge is in the middle of the shock like it's supposed to be, and then yeah, we'll be good. Want to bring it up about an inch, which would be about right there when it's sitting on the ground. So to do that, we got to pull the tailpipes back out, but it's easy to do because they got V-bands on them, so we can pull those out. We'll do our minor adjustments on the front, and then we can go for a drive. Again.
So finishing up assembly on this one, I just got the kick panels in with speakers, did the sun visors, mirror, A-pillars, B-pillars, they're all painted and nice, so everything's finally getting the last step. Sill plates, put some cover on them to make sure they stay protected. But yeah, we're getting the last steps here, so this thing's actually gonna be a completed car ready to go to a show here pretty quick.
Working on putting Justin's Nova hood trim on. Got aftermarket part going on an aftermarket hood. We think it had gotten fit, but it's not fitting now. We're trying to get that figured out, make it look nice. It's just the molding is not quite the right shape to the hood, and I'm trying to see if I can make it the right shape while keeping it as nice as possible. Being coated aluminum, they don't, they're really, really fragile, and they scratch really, really easy. Just being as careful as I can to not mess up the molding or the hood, make sure everything lines up. I got the side emblems on it. It's 350. And then the trunk emblem on it. The trunk all cleaned out, cleaned up. I'll wipe it down, but slowly but surely, getting everything finished out.
Got an exciting day today. This one has been here a minute. Justin's car. So finally got it all wired, got all the bugs worked out of it. Had a couple little hiccups with getting it to this point, but nothing big, but just like little things, fine-tuning things. So today is the day. Today is the Milliken day. So I've put about 30 miles on it, checking stuff, bring it back in, doing this, doing that, and we're going to go for the long haul today. So we're going to run up to Milliken and do our pictures, see how she does going up there and back, and yeah, this car's rad. Fun to drive. Man, it's fun to drive. But yeah, it was a big build. Complete. Rotisserie. Yes. You ready?
Ready.
Let's go. This thing, the power curve on this car is absolutely incredible.
The what?
Power curve. It's aggressive. The first time I drove it, I was like, what? I wish the RPM, I wish it would come off the high idle sooner. I gotta figure that out. Yeah, so when to calibrate the speedometer, you go pull the thing in, start the car, and then the speedometer sweeps to 160 and it stays there. You drive 2 miles, don't shut the car off, hit the button again and it'll sweep back to 80. Then you drive another 2 miles, stop, and then it's supposedly calibrated after you hit the button again. But yeah, I did that like 3 or 4 times. Woo! Right? Yeah. Dude, it's probably the most power I've felt out of the shop. And it just hooks.
Jesus.
Yeah, to feel such in the seat like that's crazy. Jesus. See your head like, yeah. And we're going.
Doing the final polish on Justin's Nova before it heads to the Roadster show. We're getting into kind of the somewhat final buffing steps, but we hit everything above the body line. It's not a body line, piece of trim. The trim line, belt line, with 2500, 3000, and 5000. We got the hood really nice. Getting in there, and then we went at that, started buffing on that, and we are currently through our first step, which is we use the 3D series. So there's step 1, we're through that, and we're on to the step 2, hitting it with the step 2 and a black pad, and getting that, do everything. First couple with the rotary, and then once we're done with that, we'll see how it looks. We'll probably end up going over it with the orbital polisher. Just gets that nice shine. So rotary goes in a circle. Orbital, it's got a fixed orbit on it, so it's like a DA basically, where it goes in a circle, but we'll do little pigtails like that. We're gonna get this finished out. We gotta finish this side of the deck lid you can currently see, but that's in the 1, this side's in the 2. Got this quarter done, roof, looks really nice. It's a shiny car. So getting it finished up, and we'll get it moved on. It's gonna go on a lift, pull the wheels off, completely detail the bottom engine bay and inside. Then it'll go in the trailer and on its way.